the KMNN studios, this is the Kids Morning News Network.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kids Morning News Network. It's January 3rd, 2024. Happy New Year! It's National Drinking Straw Day. The oldest drinking straw ever discovered is about 5,000 years old. But on this day in 1888, Marvin C. Stone patented the first paper drinking straw. And here we are, 136 years later, still using paper drinking straws. Good idea, Marvin! It's also the Festival of Sleep Day, which is kind of funny since you probably got up early to head back to school. And today is J.R.R. Tolkien Day. Do you know who that is? J.R.R. Tolkien was a writer who wrote things like The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings. Sound familiar? Today was his birthday back in 1892. You know, I like to do a riddle a day, and today a riddle is especially appropriate because riddles are such an important part of The Hobbit. Bilbo trades riddles with Gollum deep in the mines, and if you've ever read The Hobbit, you know that if Bilbo loses, he becomes Gollum's dinner. Yikes. So this week, I'm going to do riddles from The Hobbit, and as always, we're going to start out with an easy one. The first one, when Gollum asks Bilbo this: what has roots nobody sees, is taller than trees, up, up it goes, and yet never grows? Well, that Gollum, he's a crafty one. I'll give you the answer tomorrow. And now, as a New Year's treat, we have a visit from Special Correspondents Liam and Finn. Take it away, fellas.
Finn, hello.
Hello, and I am Liam.
Did you know that gold is actually soft, not hard?
And also, just about Christmas and New Year's, can you believe they've passed already? It feels like all those things went by in a second. But now we have all sorts of things to enjoy. It was a pretty long break, so you really need to catch up and pay extra attention in school today. Good luck, and now stuff from Finn.
It feels like everything from Christmas just went by like in 2 milliseconds.
Yeah, and while the break has ended, you have to go back to school, which means that's time for playing. Most of us are not that happy about it because we all really like playing with our new toys, and we won't get as much time to play. So, up next is Finn.
Did you know that Spider-Man actually doesn't shoot webs just right out of his spider suit? He actually uses some kind of device that somehow just has infinite webs in it, and that's really strong, but somehow it's still bendy.
Okay, now I guess Finn is our official random stuff sayer. That's it for today. This is Finn and this is Liam, signing out. Bye!
All right, today, January 3rd, is the day that way back in 1977, a tiny little computer company called Apple was incorporated. Apple. You ever hear of an iPhone or an iPad? That's Apple. People didn't have computers in their houses in 1977 or smartphones, but two guys named Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak thought that needed to change. They'd already created one computer, the Apple I. That was just a circuit board. It didn't have a keyboard, a screen, or even a case. And the two Steves and their team built each one of them by hand. They ended up making about 200 of them. Sounds kind of rinky-dink now, but they were good enough that later in 1977 they launched the Apple II, which had all the parts we expect in a computer, like a case. And now, Apple is the largest technology company in the world. So if you have an idea, go for it. You never know where it's going to lead. All right, today's weather, we've got a lot of precipitation moving in from the West Coast, the Midwest, and the Southeast. Doesn't look like anything too crazy yet, but there could be a storm building across the eastern half of the country this week, so get ready. Winter might be arriving. All right, today I want to end with a poem, and fittingly, from J.R.R. Tolkien. This is a walking song that is in The Hobbit and in The Lord of the Rings in a whole bunch of different places. Very common song in Middle-earth, I guess. And it makes sense. If you're out for a walk or a hike, it's nice to sing a song. or recite a poem. Here goes. The road goes ever on and on, down from the door where it began. Now far ahead the road has gone, and I must follow if I can, pursuing it with eager feet, until it joins some larger way, where many paths and errands meet. And whither then? I cannot say. Like any good trip, could lead anywhere. Have a great day. We'll be back tomorrow. This is Alex, signing off.